So the Wikileaks revelations today, almost 9,000 documents and files, which they claim shows that the CIA basically hacked in, spied on Americans through their Samsung TVs, their iPhones, their Android phones, even when the TV is off, all this kind of stuff, and perfected a way to conduct cyber spying and warfare and then making it look like the Russians did it. Now, I don't know how much you could say or what you're willing to say, but is there truth to any of this?
Steve, the really correct answer is, I don't know. I've been out of government a long time now, and I did call the agency, and their view is they're not confirming or denying the authenticity of anything that WikiLeaks is pushing out there right now, okay? So let me say that as a preface, but then go on to say I'd be careful about how WikiLeaks jumps to conclusions. I know that Americans use Samsung and Americans use iPhones and so on. But just because you have the ability to work against those kinds of instruments is a very big leap to saying you're working against Americans. These products are global. They're international. I think the last thing you would want to have, Steve, is to let the bad people of the world understand that any particular product or service out there represents a safe haven for the people who would want to do us harm.
So you say that that while it's possible that these mobile devices, televisions, et cetera, are hackable and have been hacked and hacked into and used as spying tools by the CIA, don't jump to the conclusion that they were used against Americans.
Exactly right. These are international products. I come back to my point. I get the allergy when I'm holding an iPhone here talking to you, Steve. All right. I get the allergy when you go, they can do iPhones, but then do you really want a certain product out there to be untouchable by the people whom you've tasked with intercepting enemy communications? I don't think so.
When the Director Clapper testified under oath that the NSA doesn't spy on any Americans, many said that was perjury.
Well, look, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, no. I'll let you say. And then you say, with all due respect, again, you say, well, Colin Powell and the others are protected by law. One might say, well, so were the Americans who the NSA spied on, protected by law.
All right. So Jim answered the question incorrectly. Ron Wyden, who asked him the question, knew the answer because in closed session, Jim and the other people in the intelligence community had told all the members of the committee what they were doing. Jim's answer was a horrible answer. Mr. Wyden's question was a horrible question because he knew that Director Clapper could not answer it in open session. But even that, Steve, wasn't about spying on Americans. It was the fact that NSA had metadata, and NSA's access to that metadata was very, very closely controlled. So, I don't know what good old Julian Assange is putting out there now, but I just tell my fellow countrymen, don't leap to conclusions. Be skeptical. I get that. Okay, we're Americans. We're supposed to be skeptical. But don't quickly leap to the conclusions he's leading you to. And I guess, just add another.
Yeah, please.
Here while we have the moment.
Sure.
How come WikiLeaks only leaks American stuff? Huh? Why isn't it out there pushing out the secret information of governments who do spying without any rules, like Russia and other countries like that?
What do you think the answer to that is?
Because I think Julian Assange is an enemy of the United States. So keep that in mind when he tells you something.